investment subject is really something sometimes may not be as straightforward as what you actually expect. Even the language that we use may mean different things to different people. Okay, if I take for example here in Whitman, let me clarify as a founder and owner of this company, when we recommend, I always recommend, advocate in webinar to say that when we invest retirement fund, invest our hard-earned money, we should diversify into the solid asset classes globally. Of course, when I say globally, meaning that your money should not only invest in Malaysian market, you should invest into maybe US market, Europe, China, Australia, and etc. That's what I mean. So, okay, how do we achieve that? Of course, one is straightforward. One is obvious. You have got 1 million. You put 200,000 in Malaysia. Then another 800,000. You go and buy share in Singapore. You go and buy share in US. You go and buy share in China. So you are practically buying all these foreign assets globally. And these are foreign assets. Another way that Whitman advocate is that if you do not know yet, Whitman is very particular about the safety of the client's retirement saving and retirement fund. We want to make sure that there is a third-party trustee structure to make sure that whatever client's money invested to the fund manager, that fund managed money is protected by a third-party trustee. So should something go wrong with this fund manager, the money of our client is safely protected under the third-party trustee. So that's why in Whitman we use a lot of unit trust as our investment vehicle. So for that matter, when we help the client to invest, even though the client gives us ringgit to invest into those unit trust fund portfolio, the underlying asset is not limited only to Malaysia share market or Malaysia bond market. The investment, okay, even though it's a unit trust fund by a Malaysian company, but the fund, say for example, if it's a global equity fund by a local fund house, okay, this particular UT fund would have maybe a fund manager, whether it's a local fund manager or whether it's an overseas fund manager, to manage the investment underlying share across the global market, which mainly in US, Europe, Japan, and some of the major economy. So the truth is, whatever portfolio that we recommend to the client, even though it is in Malaysia ringgit, through Malaysia institution, regulated by Malaysia regulator, the client's underlying asset actually has really gone overseas and diversified globally already. S&P 500, it is a good investment for the portion of the allocation of your retirement funding that is dedicated for the US market. As we know, S&P 500 take care of the US market only. They do not cover China company, they do not cover Malaysia company, they do not cover Middle East company.